So we have a question from Ziyad, and Ziyad says, I read that Taqleed is wajib for anyone who is not a mujtahid. Is this true? These are Islamic terminologies. Taqleed is blindly following someone without evidence. Wajib is compulsory. Mujtahid is the highest rank of a scholar who has the ability to look through the evidences of the Quran and the Sunnah and the previous scholars with his knowledge and detect what is the most suitable and correct opinion of all. So now Zaid's question is, I heard that blindly following a person without evidence is wajib, is mandatory. Is that true? This depends on the individual. People are categorized into three levels. A scholar who is a mujtahid, who does not imitate or blindly follow others. Rather, he has to, it's an obligation that he looks into the evidences of the Quran, of the Sunnah, of the through the understanding of the favorite three generations, looks into the different opinions, and then comes up with his own opinion that is 99.99% following those who came before him. But he's doing that through his own observation, not through cherry picking. The second, and these people, the mujtahids, the ulama, they're a handful, there are few of them. The second level is those who are classified as students of knowledge. And students of knowledge are people with appropriate amount of knowledge, but they're not classified as scholars yet. So they have the basics of the English, the Arabic language, knowledge of the Quran, of the tafsir, of the hadith, authentic or not authentic, of fiqh, of usul al-fiqh, and the others. So they come and they look and search a topic. They cannot come up with their own ijtihad. Rather, they have to look into the 6-7 different ijtihads of previous scholars and come up with a conclusion that one of them is the most authentic, and they adopt this. So taqleed for such people is not permissible because they have the means to search and they have the tools that would qualify them to search. The third segment of people, and this is the largest of them all, are the laymen, who can be professors in a university, medical doctors, neurosurgeons, engineers, pilots, intellectuals, but their knowledge in Islamic Sharia is negligible. Such people must follow someone or a madhab, because Allah says in the Quran, فَاسْأَلُوا أَهْلَ الذِّكْرِ إِن كُنتُمْ لَا تَعْلَمُونَ. You must ask the people of knowledge if you do not know. So they ask, and whatever the sheikh tells them, they comply without knowing the evidence, because even if the sheikh tells them the evidence, they wouldn't know whether this is Quran, Sunnah, or just a quotation from Tom, Dick, or Harry. They wouldn't know. So in this case, yes, such people must follow, but they must not be blind followers for a school of thought in whatever they say, good or bad. Because on the Day of Judgment, Allah would ask you about two things. ماذا كنتم تعبدون? What were you worshipping? Meaning sincerity, Allah Azza wa Jal, Tawheed of Lordship, worship, and Asma al-Sifat. The second question, ماذا أجبتم المرسلين? What did you answer the messengers that were sent to you? So this means that you have to answer and follow the messengers, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.